overpaying for Windows 10 and 11 activation keys. With VIP URCD key, you can install and activate Windows for only 16 bucks.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's fast, easy, and 100% legit. To get started, head over to VIPURCDkey.com and search for the software that you're looking for and add it to your cart. If you're installing Windows, be sure that the key you purchase is the same as what is installed on your system. Once your product is in the cart, you can now enter my new promo code for 2023, RAV25, which will now save you 25% on your purchase. From here, you just need to follow the prompts and purchase your key with your preferred payment method. I personally always choose PayPal. Once your payment is done, navigate to your user center and click on My Purchased Orders. This is where you'll find your activation code once your payment is processed. From here, it's as easy as copying your key from the user center and pasting it into the Windows activation page on your desktop. You'll now have a fully activated version of Windows 10 that is also upgradable to a Windows 11 if you want. So check out the links below and save yourself some money. Now, let's get back to the video. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast.
It's been
What's going on? It has been a minute, hasn't it, Jack?
It has indeed.
It has been a minute. What's going on, everybody? Great to see everybody. Great to see all you out there. I'm sure you're gonna flood in by the thousands here in just a second. We'll see. I'm just kidding. By the tens, probably.
That's fine, though. That's fine.
But yeah, it's been a minute. Oh, there we go. Black Wolf's in here. I can always count on him. Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? We're good, man. How are you? We're just glad to be back. We're here, guys. We're back for episode. What episode are we on now? 25. Episode 25 of the Tech Podcast. With your two. He's coming back.
I'm blurry. No.
With host number 1. My name is Ricky, also known as RA Visuals on the internets, and then down below me we have Jack, also known as Jackal on the interwebs. And yeah, he's been gaming hard on some Rainbow Six Siege these days. But guys, we got some fun stuff to talk about tonight. We actually do have some like pretty good tech news to talk about. I have like literally an hour, and Jack does too. So we're gonna literally do the exact hour that we normally do, and we're gonna try to keep it to that and make sure we hit everything we want to hit. First thing, Jack, what's going on in your life, man? What's happening?
Well, so recently, we're in a league right now. As of right now, we're 1-0.
Your Rainbow 16, Rainbow Six Siege team. I'm guessing. Yes.
Outgoing Esports.
Okay.
Doing very good there. We are undefeated as of right now in the league we're in, and we play this Sunday at 9:30 Eastern.
Cool.
And hopefully, we're actually getting like fully broadcasted by the league themselves. We have player interviews, and I have my first ever professional player interview, so I'm very excited.
Wow, that'll be cool.
I know.
All right, you gonna take that thing and clip it and put it on your channel?
Absolutely. Well, the reason why they're asking me is because our first game of the season, I went 15-3.
Let's go.
And
just out there.
After you played ranked, or after you played with me, you saw it. Getting 15 kills in one game, that's not easy.
It's not. It's not easy. Well, when you're me and you don't know how to play the game. I mean, come on.
But come on, Ricky, you gotta.
I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I tried though. I gave it my best. I feel like just my sheer like FPS like aim skills like helped. I was able to still kill people and stuff, but obviously I didn't know how to I didn't know like, you know, locations, call outs, or like what to do with anything. So I don't play that game very much.
Yeah.
But
it is
anything else? Anything else other than Siege? Like what else you been up to?
Basketball.
Okay.
Basketball practice officially started, and I move into my dorm within the month. Or next
Cool.
month. Yeah. So.
Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. That's what's up.
So new setup will be coming, and I'll make a
whole video. Right. So that's right. You're gonna be moving out, and you're gonna be doing like your college setup, right? Like your small compact college setup.
Yeah. It's gonna be weird downsizing because I mean, everybody that follows my channel, they know that I had the top of the line, you know, triple monitor, full crazy setup, and now I gotta compact everything. My PC is gonna be back on my desk for the first time in a year.
Oh yeah.
Up on my wall. So,
it is what it is. You got to do it. Like most everybody will have a laptop. Meanwhile, you'll have a desktop to freaking game on and stuff.
Ooh, you just
Or-
reminded me.
Did you buy a laptop randomly or something that I don't know about? He bought a laptop. There it is. There it is. What'd you get? Is this that Mac that you got?
No, this is a gaming laptop.
Oh, you got a Victus. I've seen these. Yeah, the Toasty Bros like did a bunch of videos on these. The HP Victus laptops.
Oh, it's amazing.
Very nice.
I love it. It's got 144 hertz screen so that I can still play Professional Siege on the go. And
why don't you just use that thing and hook it up to your monitor?
Well, because the graphics card isn't good enough.
Oh, gotcha.
I would rather take my 3060 Ti, which granted, this is still good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
For what I'm doing, it's got a 1650 in it. It's got a Core i5 12th gen. I think it's the 12450H. And it's got 16 gigs of RAM at 3600 megahertz.
Okay. So it's
and
still not bad.
And I'm gonna still put a 1 terabyte NVMe Samsung SSD in it.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
So, and by the way, guess how much that normally is?
Well, for those specs, let me see.
And a laptop, you have to remember.
For that, it's $600, $500.
It's normally $800.
Is it really?
Yes.
Jeez.
Guess how much
with a 1650?
Yes.
Jeez.
Guess how much I got it for though?
Tell me you got it for like at least 600 or something.
I got it for $490.
Okay, well there you go. Good. That's how much how much it should sell for.
I had to snag that up quick at my best. Because normally it's an $800 laptop, and I got it for almost half off. So
okay, I got you. Killer Beasting, what's up, man? Welcome. What's going on? Good to have you here as well, man. We're back talking tech, man.
Absolutely.
Is an MSI Z270 good? You talking about a motherboard? Let's find out. MSI Z270. Is that how old is those? Are those old by now? Those pretty old.
I was about to say that.
What do those go to? Oh, those are KB Lake. Yeah. Those are. I mean, yeah. In their time, they were good.
Nowadays, with the, because you have to be careful. Make sure your CPU is compatible with that motherboard. Oh. With it being older, you're not really future-proofing yourself.
Yeah. I mean, if you happen to come across one like cheap, then maybe it might be worth it to make like a really cheap budget build. But yeah. What keyboard am I using? Me? Yeah, I'm guessing you mean me. This little guy.
I remember.
This is the
that thing looks so good.
God, what the heck was this thing called again? It's 87 key keyboard, a 10 keyless one. But what company was this again, Jack? I didn't make it. You made it. Dude, no, I've been so out of keyboards for a long time. Like I haven't really been messing with them for very long. That I honestly kind of forgot what company. Oh, well, they're called Gamma K now. They were called something else before. But yeah, it's the Gamma K like 87. Some I don't know. I don't remember what it was. I used to be so into like all the keyboards, and now I barely remember what they're called because I just haven't really been into it very much lately.
You got out of it.
Well, I kind of just got bored of keyboards. I got keyboard, as they say. I really did. I made a ton of them. I have 1 million of them in my office. I just
and that's when you sell them.
I should sell them. There's a lot of stuff in my office I should sell, but at this point, but yeah. Anyway, all right, moving on. So we gotta stick to the script tonight. Anyway, what is it? It's what was I saying? Current content. Oh, so me. As you guys know, I just got done with my channel knows I just got done with my Airman Leadership School. Got through all that stuff. That's why I got a beard again. I'm not shaved anymore. Let's see. Oh, you've been testing out. Yeah. So he actually won my I Love B keyboard, Jack.
Oh, the
killer one. He won the white one, I think. And actually, Black Wolf won the black one, which is funny. Yeah.
That's I was there, dude. That was really fire.
Yeah. So
such a good keyboard.
Your main keyboard is the iQnix F96. Those iQnix boards are actually really dope. I've wanted to try one of those because they look pretty sweet. Anyway, so after I got done with my ALS stuff, I've been trying to get back into. I've just been making content. That's all I've been doing and streaming for you guys. For the month of May, I kind of just decided I didn't have time to like hurry up and make a bunch of videos and get them out to you guys. So I've just been streaming. That way I can hang out with you guys like I did the other day. And I tested this PC. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. But coming up in June, I'm going to be releasing videos like regularly again because I'm going to get a nice backlog. I have a nice backlog of videos and I have a bunch of footage already shot. I'm going to edit it all and I'm just going to have videos to release all the time. So hopefully you guys will have a steady amount of videos every week. I don't know if I'm going to be doing 2 or 3 a week. I'm going to see how many I can get done, but we'll see. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I haven't really bought anything new. I have a bunch. I have a ton of stuff down here, but you guys don't need to worry about that. I'm gonna make videos on all that. I do have a bunch of products I gotta do. What do you call it? Ads on and stuff like that. But that's okay. You guys will see it. Is 3060 good for gaming? Yes,
very much so. That's what I use. I use it for gaming and streaming. For AAA titles, you will exceed the FPS limit that you need, and in terms of streaming, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, 3060 is really good. Especially now, you can find one you can find them like pretty cheap these days on eBay and stuff. Oh, you're loving the I Love BI87. Very nice, very nice. I'm making a good cheap build, but I'm gonna get a 650 watt power supply. That's plenty. That is plenty for a 3060. Yeah, yes. You'll be fine.
I think that's actually the recommended.
Is it? Yeah. I imagine it probably is. Maybe it's 600 or 650. That makes sense. Because that goes right along with it. Yeah. Oh, you know what, Jack? Want to see something cool? You know what Gamdias sent me? Check this out. Let me show you guys something.
Oh, there's all the stuff, chat.
Big box.
Yo!
I got a big box. Yes, I do. I got a big box. How about you?
I got nothing. I got no box.
So they sent me this a little while ago, but this is mainly just this will be an ad in one of my videos. But I might actually, when I build just a single PC, we'll talk about that more later. Because I wanna actually go on PC Part Picker and see what I should build if I do a single PC. But I may use this. They sent me this.
Looks fire.
It's their 360 mil radiator.
Chungus right there.
It's a Chonkus, and it has the screen that you can either put the temps on it or you can put pictures on it, kind of like the one I have. Oh, it's not up there right now, but on my gaming PC right now.
That's really cool, actually.
So send me that guy, and they also sent me theirs. Unlike Corsair and the other brands, theirs come with 4 fans every time.
Yeah, not this single one. God.
And these are like those really cool looking ones too, like they have the ring on the inside and whatnot. These are dope looking fans. And I'm a fan of black components. So my next PC, I'm absolutely going to get rid of this case, the other white one, all the white cases I got, because my setup, all of my peripherals are they're all blacked out. And I'm just going to go with the like murdered out, like blacked out, what do you call it? Like theme now. Because I think wood grain, I got a wood desk, greenery and black everything just looks dope.
So no. The black and white.
I'm into it.
Black and white setup with a splash of a certain color. For me, it's light blue and pink.
I get that. But I think my like color palette thing has like matured now, you could say.
Oh, mature.
It's more mature now, Jack. And so I want just like my wood grain desk. I want lots of greenery around here, which I already got. I just got to put more in the shot. I want my computer to be fully murdered out, but with like RGB components so I can change the color when I need to. And then the same with like all the stuff around it. I'll just be able to change the colors and make it whatever theme I want. And I think that'll be dope. That's the plan anyway.
I think it would be.
Yeah. Let's see. I have a 5800X and a 3070 Ti. I'm not upgrading until the 50 series comes out. That's actually really smart. You wouldn't need to, man. You got a good setup there. Can my 500 watt handle the new RX 7600? Can it not?
I don't know. I wouldn't trust it.
You don't think so? I think it can.
No.
I think it can.
Bro, last time
let me see.
Last time we'll
take a look at it. We'll take a look at it and see what its requirement is. I don't know, man. I think it might be able to.
No, the reason why I say no is because if my old RX 580 couldn't handle a 500 watt power supply. There's no way the 76.
It couldn't.
No,
It couldn't handle that.
The RX 580 that I had
Really?
could not handle a 500 watt power supply.
Did you have one of the like stock overclocked ones? So the way you can do that, you have to underclock it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the 500 didn't work for that.
Well, no, yeah, like it would run smooth.
should.
I could do anything I wanted to, but the second I launched Destiny 2, my computer went and died.
Really?
Just died.
That's weird. Huh, I wonder why that is.
And now I did have the overclocked version, so that's probably what it was.
Yeah. Your RX is paired to 500 watt. Yeah, see, it should work. Like an RX 580 did definitely, because I put an RX 580 jack in an Optiplex with a 365 watt power supply, and that worked.
Well, guess what? All right, look, the reason why I know it was the graphics card is because I put a 1650 Super in it, and I had no issue. I went back and returned the 580 for the 1650 and had no issue.
Well, there are different power requirements for those GPUs. The 1650 and whatnot requires nothing. The 580 definitely requires more. I'll give you that. It does. Yeah, we'll have to check. We'll have to look at that when we hop into talking about the 7600. But we'll have to look at the power draw. Can my 4090 handle my motherboard or no?
No.
Which motherboard are you talking about? The one you said?
MSI Z270.
No, if you have a 4090 Fade, I would not be going with that chipset. Go with something new. Go with
you need at least
the Intel 12th gen or 13th gen or like the newest Ryzen stuff.
You need the minimum requirement for a 40. I think it's the 11th gen is still underpowered
for it. It's underpowered for it. Yeah, like your CPU won't be able to keep up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did it before? Well, you're losing out on possible performance, man. You need a CPU to keep up with that thing. If you're gonna go out of your way to buy a 4090, you got to get the rest of the build to support it. You know what I mean? You're gonna want the best of the best, pretty much. That's the top of the line power or graphics card you're gonna get. Let's see. All right. Anyway, so that was just something fun I wanted to show you guys because so we'll talk about it once we talk about our the tech news and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna go to PC Part Picker and I'm gonna kind of see what the what do you call it? I'm gonna see what prices are looking like for stuff and maybe do a build. Hey, handsome men.
Handsome men.
Hi. Hello, King. Hello.
Hi, Plaus.
Hello.
That's the owner. That's the owner of Outgoing.
That's a yeehaw on that one. All right. Let's see. So we talked about that. Let's just hop in. Let's hop into tech stuff right now. So Jack, do you want to talk about the 4060 Ti first, or do you want to talk about?
Since I know about the 4060 Ti, let's go for that first.
Let's talk about it, and let's hear. I want to hear right off the bat. You said you had some gripes with it, and what are they? What's the deal here?
So my certain criteria and gripes.
Let me share my screen. Hold on. So people can see something.
Is not necessarily the GPU in itself. It is I think for the price to performance, it's really good. $300, okay. 4060 Ti. I think it is great.
Well, the $300 is for the 4060. So the 4060 Ti, the main issue I have with it is the 4060 Ti starts at $399.
Yeah, so
I don't like that price point for it at all.
I think the 4060 at $300 though, that's the best budget card I think we've seen in a while. That will perform beyond. Hopefully, what you need.
Hopefully it does.
The only thing I'm worried about though is it made me very disappointed as somebody that normally looks for that 60 series GPU. Because if you look at the difference between a 1080 and then whenever they came out with the 20 series, the 2060 was better, about the same, not just a little bit worse than the 1080, right? And then whenever you had the 2080, a 3060 Ti is I think 5% better than a 2080.
Yeah.
And then obviously the reason why you would consider going up to the newer version of the card is because of the newer features that it brings, the better in-bank encoder, the better handling of higher engagement.
Well, AV1 now, and you get an AV1 coder now.
Yeah.
In this one.
So,
yeah.
But whenever I'm going from a 3060 to a 3060 Ti to a 4060 Ti, and I'm only getting 15% more performance. And
so now we're starting to see like these,
dude,
right? And now we're starting to see these like super small incremental differences in these graphics cards. That it's like these prices right here. This is just weird, man. Like
the only reason I would say to upgrade to a 4060 Ti is if you have a 2080 or lower.
Yeah, but the thing that like kind of chaps my behind is like the normal 4060 Ti only comes with 8 gigabytes of VRAM.
And that's not enough nowadays.
And in some games, like I think it was Star Wars Jedi Survivor, it's not enough.
It's not. I think they recommended it was like 10 or 12.
Yeah.
One of the two.
It starts to hit 10 in certain areas. So what will happen if you only have 8 gigabytes of VRAM and you need to hit 10, it'll start sapping your system memory to compensate for that, which will slow down your PC and slow down your frames and all that stuff. So basically the normal 4060 Ti, you're gonna be paying that $399. The 4060 Ti 16 gigabyte, if you want that 16 gigabytes of VRAM, you got to pay another $100 for it.
And that's
which
stupid.
I think that's dumb.
I would rather buy a used market 3090.
Exactly. Or there's other options too that we're going to talk about. Now the reasons to buy the 4060 Ti, obviously we talked about it. AV1 encoder, and just like the newer processes and everything. But I mean the price, I don't know. I am not a fan of their pricing right now. I really am not.
Pricing makes me concerned.
It does. It's really weird. And you can see right here, the 3060 Ti was $400. And did that come with 8 gigabytes of VRAM? Yeah,
yes.
It did. So like they're trying to price it like the 3060 Ti before, but they're not. It's like they're not upgrading anything. You know what I mean? Like they're making it the exact same and just giving you like 15% performance increase and a new encoder and saying, okay, we gave you those.
I think they think that the encoder is worth that. And I'll be honest with you, it's
Yeah.
not. Whenever they stole it from Intel,
Mm-hmm.
because Intel came out with it. Because think about it, they launched the 40 series and they initially weren't advertising AV1 encoding at all. Right. It was Intel who came out. It was Intel who came out
with that thing. Yeah.
That idea for the AV1 encoding because it helps with that. So, and again, this price for this graphics card right now is like $100, and it comes with AV1. So
yeah,
and it still plays games really well. Which, speaking of, this is a really good budget card for another time.
Yeah,
but either way, it's the fact that they think that, hey, this is worth an extra $100. Let's just add it on there and then make people buy another card. I've said this for a long time. It's a money grab at this point. I hate that it's a money grab at this point. But it's the fact that they're advertising something that they weren't even going to bring out to begin with if it wasn't for other people's ideas and advancements.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, so we're talking about a lot of negatives here, and I mean that 8 gigabytes of VRAM that they could have just given it 16, but they chopped it to 8 gigabytes, just like the previous generation, priced it the same, and then gave you another option with the actual amount of VRAM that we probably should have been given, or at least give us 12, like at least upgrade from 8 to 12. Like every year there has been some kind of like incremental increase in the VRAM because games are using more of it every year. So like that's what we've come to expect. And now it's like they're like, no, if you want that 16 gigs of VRAM, you're going to need to pay another $100 for it. Now some positives, let's talk. I mean, here's what it looks like right there. I actually think like the Founders Edition cards look really nice.
I like the
actually, yeah, I think they're actually like very clean looking.
It would look really good in my system because I have the NZXT case, the black and white version.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it would look nice.
Oh, Josh That Gamer's
Josh
in
is
here.
in
You know
here.
what that means. There's your fart, buddy. Hope you're on the toilet right now.
I'll be honest.
Watching us on your phone.
At this point, he just needs to bring his toilet to his gaming setup.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you might as well just like bring, like, maybe like put like a chair and like or a table, like over top of your commode right there. You know, just put your laptop right there and just game while you're on the toilet. That'd be fun. Should I make a video on that, chat? Should I make a video on a gaming setup in the bathroom? That'd be hilarious.
Honestly, that
should I just start doing video ideas like that? Like the best gaming setup you can get for your bathroom, like stuff like that. That's where I'm at with YouTube. You know what I mean? I have no idea what to make anymore on my channel. So like, I'm going to start making stupid stuff like that.
No.
And I bet you I'll get like 1 million views on a video if I do something so dumb like that. That's what gets views, everybody.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
I mean, like my 50-hour stream that I did. I mean, I did over 5,000 views on Twitch.
Dude, how did that? We didn't even talk about that. How did that go, by the way?
It was so bad.
How did you do that? That's my question. How did you do that?
I wanted to die. People started getting clips of me towards the end of it, and you could tell I was losing it.
Were you just sitting here like playing the game just like this, like your head like?
No, at one point during the game, I fell asleep.
Did you actually?
Yes, and my chat woke me up with one of my sound alerts, and mid-game I got a kill, and I was confused about what happened.
And you're like, what? Where am I?
No, I literally said, wait, did I just get a kill? And one of my buddies was like, what? You sound like you just woke up. And I said, because I did. Fell asleep, funny. Face in the mouse pad.
That's hilarious. Well, yeah, I mean, that's quite an undertaking. I legit like can't do streams like that. Like I do not have that kind of time to do that. I like legit can't. Well, no, like if I was able to do it, I'd have to tell my wife and like prepare her for it. Be like, okay, babe, go stay at my parents' house with the kid, and I'll be here for the next 3 or 4 days. Like that's what it would have to be. I'd have to do something like that. Yeah. In which she would go, no, the hell you are, and then I'd be like, okay, never mind. I'll just do one day then. But anyway, that's what happens when you get married. Anyway, okay, we're talking. Let's get back to the 4060 Ti. Otherwise, we're gonna go on a tangent here. No, you're good. You're good. Like I thought you were gonna bring that up when we talked about you at the beginning. I was gonna ask you about that. That was probably my fault. I meant to ask you. So okay, we talked about some negatives about the 4060 Ti. Let's talk about some positives. Okay, I do have some positives written down here. So obviously, you get some really good ray tracing technology with the 4060 Ti. NVIDIA's ray tracing technology is a lot better than AMD. We all know that. So if you're into that kind of thing, the newer 40 series cards have really good technology in them. AI upscaling. If you're into doing AI upscaling work, their cards are very good for it. And something I personally use NVIDIA for is video editing. Adobe Premiere really likes NVIDIA cards. I don't know if it's changed like recently, but like usually most people that edit in Premiere choose NVIDIA cards because they are very good for rendering. Those CUDA cores are really good for that. And then it's also very power efficient. We didn't talk about that, Jack. The 4060 Ti, like the 4070, that's pretty much all the 4070 has going for it, is the fact that it's very power efficient. It's not going to sap a lot of your power, and you're not going to have to go out there and buy like a 1,000-watt power supply to make it work. But yeah, and then also the icing on the cake is the AV1 encoder that you're going to get with this card. It's very nice to have if you stream on YouTube. Now, Jack, as somebody who streams on Twitch primarily, do you care about that?
Obviously, that takes it into account. I mean, just like I literally said, they upcharge for AV1 encoding. Why would
wait? What? Twitch does?
No, they don't. I'm saying like NVIDIA is advertising.
Yeah, they do.
NVIDIA is advertising AV1 encoding on these cards and charging you for it.
They're charging you a premium for it. Yeah.
I can't even use it.
Exactly. So for somebody like you, is that a selling point for you?
Absolutely. I'm not even going to think about spending an extra $400 for something whenever they're advertising something that I can use.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Yeah,
And I'm not
exactly.
going to try and change my whole platform and all the time in the 4 years that I've been doing streaming just
Yeah.
to hand it over.
Yeah. So basically, like what we're getting at here, chat, is like if you're a Twitch streamer, you're not really going to care about the AV1 encoding because you can't use it yet. I assume they're working on it. I don't know, but if you stream on YouTube, then yes. Nice. Oh, okay. I can see your emojis on here. On the oh, are you Josh? Are you spamming?
It is, and I like it.
Well, Stream Elements is gonna delete some of them. It does it all the time. Anyway, so like basically, we were talking about this already. Like when you play games at high settings, certain games are gonna require more than 8 gigabytes of VRAM. You know, causing performance issues and then spilling into your system memory. And for a good example is Jedi Survivor. It can use up to 10 gigabytes of VRAM at 1080p epic settings.
That's just 1080p, by the way.
Exactly. It's not even taken into account 1440 or 4K. So yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of like, you know, when you take into account the fact that like one game's ultra is going to be the next gen game's medium settings, you got to remember like to take that into account when you buy a graphics card. You want to be able to play at high settings, even when the next group of games comes out. And something I do want to show you guys, a really great alternative to this. If you're not super keen on buying one of these, which what's our verdict on this, Jack? What do you think? Like, is it a buy or don't buy?
I will say it's a buy on these terms and conditions.
Okay.
You have a 2080 or lower.
Okay.
And you stream on YouTube.
You know what? I can agree with that.
I think if you have a 2080 right now, you will see much performance in just gaming in general. So if you
and behind the scenes tasks too,
exactly.
and like multimedia tasks, you'll probably get some improvements there too, like in editing and stuff. Yeah.
And you will still get that while having a single PC using the AV1 encoding.
Right. So yeah.
If it is those terms and conditions, I think it is an absolute. I think yes, it is perfect. It's the exact same price as the 3060 Ti. It's a bit better than it's just barely better than the 3060 Ti, and it still has AV1. Those are the requirements for me, though, which unfortunately, I'm not in either of those, so I'm very disappointed.
So like basically, my editing PC right here, I could buy one of these for my editing PC.
And it would be
because I have a 2080 in there.
You have a 2080 and you do YouTube, so it would be perfect.
Yeah. Now, see, like I said, if I go to a single PC, I'm getting at least a 4070 Ti.
You need, I would say for you especially, since you'll be using that as well for
gaming, streaming, editing, all that.
Yeah, you need at least a 4070.
I would get like a 4070 Ti or a 4080. I don't know if it's, I don't really know. I'd have to do some research. I don't know if it's worth going from the 4070 Ti to the 4080. I think the 4070 Ti has got pretty much the same as what the 4080's got, but like maybe 10% less.
It's 10%. It's the exact same difference between the 3060 and the Ti and the 4070 Ti.
Yeah.
And I mean, the 4070 Ti is now actually right at $800. So I mean,
that's for me. That's it's a better pill to swallow when I'm trying to build price out an entire build.
Here's what sucks though: you only have the Asus TUF. You have the TUF version of the card that's available, the Gigabyte, the Zotac, and the PNY. But I can't lie, the PNY one actually looks kind of clean. It's that purple one, if you remember.
Oh, by the way, here's the performance stats. Right there. Can you guys see that? Yes, I can zoom in. Oh, gate. Come on, Rick. There we go.
Wow, you really want us to like that card, don't you?
Here, hold on. There you go.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You see the 3060 Ti.
What kind of conclusions can we draw from this graph right here? Again, and I believe this is NVIDIA's graphs too, so take this with a grain of salt.
Does someone else have a graph?
This is not taking into account AMD's cards at all. It's not showing you where AMD's cards are.
Oh no, we're we're battling.
Those graphs are just versus the 3060 Ti and a 2060 Super.
I just realized we're battling with the WAN show again today.
It's okay.
Let's see here. I have an accurate graph for you. Here, you want to see a real graph?
Sure.
This is a real graph. This will show you the difference.
Is this Linus? Yeah.
And he has a official team behind him.
Yes, he does. He's got some people that are super good at it.
Is accurate.
Yeah.
Okay. This is for Red Dead at 1080p. Okay. This is Cyberpunk 1080p.
Look where the 6700 XT is.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna keep a couple prices in our mind real quick. We're gonna keep that $400 and $500 price. Isn't that what I said? $400 and $500.
You want to back up your point? Here you go.
What's up? I know. That's what I'm saying, man. So guys, check this out. Let me toss around an idea for you. Keep in mind that $399 and $499 price points of these 30 or 4060 Ti's. All right, now check this out.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't fathom seeing it.
No. I'm glad you said something. Check this out. Watch this.
I'm sorry, but Nvidia's graphs are they're way off.
I want you guys to take a look at this card right here. This is the card. If you want just straight gaming performance and you're not worried about the fancy bells and whistles of the new cards like the AV1 and all that crap, you want just straight gaming performance. Check this out. The 6700 XTs right now can be had. This is a $319. Buy it now for a Sapphire Nitro version, which is a good version of this card. And it's just a solid card. And it will absolutely drive all your games. That's what it really is, right? You want it to drive all your games and drive all those frames, man.
And
you can have some of these for. Oh look, there's one right here for less than $300.
And by the way, that does also say it is a buy now. You don't have to bid, and it comes with free shipping.
That is buy it now, free shipping. I'm just saying. You're putting together a budget build and you're like looking for a mid-tier card in this price range, which I believe a lot of people are. This might be the card to look at rather than going for the brand new stuff. If you really don't need those extra features, this might be what you want to get.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. Honestly, if it was me, I would shop around, and the fact that I see this, you're able to get it at this price, save that money, get a better CPU at this point. Or if you have extra money, upgrade to an even better GPU. Get a 6900 XT. Like get a really nice card. Like whatever. It doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. But I digress. Anyway. I digress. Let's talk about some more AMD stuff, shall we? So we all know AMD also had a product launch this week, and let's see, dude. Stop sharing. There we go. Let me share my screen again. Right here, and they had a new card come out in the form of the RX 7600. Incremental upgrades is what they said, but. Okay, so guys, on my channel, I have raved about the 6650 XT. In fact, this last Christmas season and like Black Friday season, I was able to snag a 6650 XT on a deal for like, oh my God, what was it, Jack? Was it like $250?
And if you remember, I went and bought one as well.
Yes, you did. And it came with the 2 free games, remember? That's how I got Dead Island 2 and the Callisto Protocol. I got 2 free games with it.
Yep.
So like that's $100 in games right there or more.
Well, Dead Island's like 70, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, no.
So now this one, how much VRAM is this? Is also another 8 GB card, kind of like the card we just talked about, which is why I'm kind of like putting them together, because like they're very similar in what they're offering. So Tom's Hardware here has a good little verdict about it. So I was saying it hits the sweet spot with the sub $300 pricing, but they say it delivers similar performance to the previous generation 6650 XT, which is like, we're gonna have to go on eBay and see what those are going for right now, and see if we can get a cheap one again. But so the pros right here, I mean, so it does have a very compact design. You guys see that? It's very small, so you can put it in smaller form factor PCs.
I will say though, if you do notice, AMD now has access to AV1. So
they do.
So here's my thing. Now is AMD about to take over Nvidia in terms of the best streaming and gaming card, especially with the price to performance with AMD
if
cheaper?
You're streaming on YouTube, like I said, again, here's my verdict on this card. If you game and stream on YouTube,
it's the same thing. Like,
this card might be what you want. It really might. I don't know, man. It says it works fine for 1080p gaming, but like the MSRP though on this card is only $269.
By the way, it's almost double the price.
Like for the 4060 Ti?
4060 Ti after tax.
Yeah. No, and just the regular 4060 is $299. Remember that, guys. This guy's $269. They dropped it apparently. So I don't know, man. That seems like a pretty damn good deal if you're a gamer on YouTube.
You said it was the 7600.
This RX 7600, yes. So yeah, so you can compare it to the 6650 XT right here, and you'll see that like look, shader cores, everything, it's very similar. Like the clock, look at the clocks. The clocks are even super similar. Like, I don't know, man. But here's the thing. Want to see something cool?
Of course.
It's got a lower TDP as well. It's more power efficient than the 6650 XT.
I'm sorry, but AMD in my books has won this one.
Dude, AMD is coming out with some very sick budget stuff, man.
Now, where's Intel? Where's Intel?
I don't know, man. The Intel's still figuring it out, I guess.
Hey, okay. I would say for their first ever GPU launch, I say props to them. They did okay.
Yeah.
They did okay.
So either way, I mean, I wouldn't. So like Tom's Hardware kind of poo-pooed all over this GPU. I wouldn't say it's that bad. I really don't. I don't think it's terrible. I really don't. I think it's actually a good option for certain people. Like I think it is. Of course. And now that these also, you know what, you want to know another benefit of this, Jack, that we always talk about, because this thing is out, their older stuff is just going to get even cheaper.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which is great for those of you out there building a budget rig. It's very good. But again, I do want to take this into account. I did write this down because in benchmarking, I think, where could I show you guys? So Jack, can you pull up Linus's video on this card? Because he did one.
Yes.
They showed this, and I was going to talk about this. The 7600 actually falls behind the 6700 XT. Like the 6700 XT, once again, is better.
Okay.
So it's almost like instead of these products that just came out this week, maybe just go on eBay and buy a used 6700 XT and call it good. Because like, okay, like my main point here, because if you're thinking about doing what I just said because of the VRAM issue, that VRAM issue is taken care of because of the 6700 XT coming with 12 gigabytes of VRAM. As you can see right here. Check it out. So
AMD RX 7600, it falls par with the 3060 Ti, obviously.
Yep.
The 4060 Ti takes it in charge just a little bit, as always, with, that's just that little percentage that we see. But then obviously you see that the
But
6700
the price difference, dude. The
it's
price
that,
difference.
It's that price difference for 6 FPS on average.
Exactly. Hold on, watch. Lowest price shipping for. I didn't even do this. I forgot to do this. We always do this. Lowest price. So 260 plus 29.
That's nothing. Yeah.
260 plus $30 shipping. So that's again under $300 for this.
Which, not only that, it's
there's a
stupid.
Hellhound right here. That's like one of the better ones to buy. Dude, I'm telling you, you guys, get on it. Get on it.
The 60, I think the 7600 XT actually beats it in all categories. Yeah, the 6700 XT beats the 7600 in all categories.
There you go.
No, seriously.
Yeah, that's right. Linus did all the work for us, and as they do.
I mean, they're literally talking about it.
Yeah. Yep. You can see right, and that one right there, The Last of Us. Look at that. So the 7600, the 6650 XT is like right with it.
That's with the reflections off too, by the way. They even point right here.
Yeah. Well, where the heck is the 6700 at?
At the top, next to the
Holy
4070.
crap! Yeah. Oh my God, it's so much better.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, their average is worse than the 1% low.
And so, okay, you guys, okay, so I know I said like, what was the price of this card? $270?
Yeah.
It was $269, right?
Yeah.
So for like the additional what? $40 you pay for a 6700 XT, it might actually be worth it. Like, because you can see you get a substantial increased FPS there.
Oh, here we go. Overall performance relative for 1080p. So here's the 7600.
Mm-hmm.
It is about 20% better.
Crazy.
Bro, the Intel Arc beats it. What?
It does. I saw that too. The Arc A770 is better. Yeah. 2%, but so it's like almost the same. So it's basically the same.
Even if it's the same, I don't care.
I know.
What?
So we have to keep the guys. I know we're kind of we're poo-pooing on it a little bit, but like we have to keep in mind, like this is a brand new product, yes, but you have to remember where in the stack this goes. Like they do this on purpose. What we're trying to get at here is, should you buy this like brand new product, or should you maybe get something that is an older generation product, but now is cheap enough to provide you more value? And that is why I keep pushing you on the 6700 XT. That's better.
Gigs of VRAM, by the way.
Yeah. and then take into account too, you see where the 4060 Ti is compared to the 6700 XT?
It's right
maybe
there.
like a couple percent better, not even. It's like the same thing.
Here,
so
we can even look at
in actual real life performance in 1080p, like they're so similar.
Okay,
like, did you see that one? Yeah, you see that benchmark? They were right next to each other.
Yeah, this is 1440. I think it's
within 3%, like.
In terms of 1440p, look, the 6700 actually does better in terms of.
They are right next to each other. Like it's pretty funny. So, again, I think it comes down to like one thing, you guys. Like, do you need that encoder or not? If you don't need it, then
I'll be honest with you. Just think about it. Most people that are gaming and things like that, they don't do what you and I do. They don't try to make this a living. I'm gonna be honest with you. The ratio is so low.
They stream, they have fun with it and stuff like that. So they don't really need it.
So I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, go for a 6700 XT at this point. AMD, I give you my certification.
And honestly, these used AMD cards have been like unreal. Like they have just been providing so much value. Even this one, this is an RX 5700, and in this PC that I tested, this thing is actually great. Mm-hmm. Like this is a really good PC. And guys,
it allowed Ricky to win in an Apex Legends game.
I literally paid $320 for this setup right here. $320. And it does so much better than $320 should get you. It really does. Oh, Killer. Did you actually play the game? Did you see that, Jack? That there is a Gollum game now? Watch this.
No, I did not.
There was actually a game, a Lord of the Rings game that just came out today randomly. I had no idea this was even a thing. Look at this. It's actually a thing. Look. Lord of the Rings Gollum.
And how much is it?
I don't want to know. Look, look at the reviews.
Mostly negative.
Apparently it's terrible. It's a $50 game.
For you to run around as... What does he do?
You can buy the precious edition.
What? I'm sorry, but like, what do you do in this game?
I have no idea. And I really don't care. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. All I've been hearing is people saying that it's bad. It's like, I don't know,
God.
you just like go
You
run
can
around like,
in caves.
you run around as in caves as Gollum, I guess.
Beyond our borders, my people are growing anxious.
Yeah, I don't know. It's, I would say stay away from it, everybody. Just stay away from it. Anyway, let's go to PC Part Picker, shall we? All right. We got what? We got like what? Like eight minutes. Let's check out like what. So if I was to build just a straight up like, just a straight up single PC build right now, what are they telling me to build? Of course, they're telling me to build this. Okay. I honestly kind of like this idea here.
Magnificent AMD gaming and streaming
The
build.
Ryzen 7 7800X 3D.
8 core, not enough.
It is an 8 core. I know.
Not enough.
It's enough. 8 cores are enough. If those cores are strong cores, it's enough.
But are you gonna take the chance of getting a good CPU?
I would probably get a better one. I'd probably get the
Ryzen
one with
9.
more cores for multitasking and stuff. I do have some of this, so I do have a lot of this stuff already that I could use possibly. I don't have to buy like everything. So of course, see, it tells you to go for a 4070 Ti, and like I said, that's probably what I would get. Let's can we edit this? Pretty sure we can. Customize this part list. Let's do that. Let me do this so you guys can see better. There you go. All right. Okay. So full everything for this. Okay, it's like a $2,000 build, which that's honestly for a top end or like, really high end build. That's pretty conservative. It's not bad at all. It's pretty good. So the case, they're using the IQ 4000X. That's actually not a bad looking case. We going all Corsair. What do you guys think? It's pretty clean. It's a pretty clean damn case.
I mean, yes. I'll be honest with you though, I'm not a fan of it.
You don't like it?
I'm sorry. I'm more of a fan of like the Leon Lee NZXT side.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's check them out. Jack.
I am stylish like that.
Like the H5 Flow, like one of those?
No. Okay,
so you're talking about the O11 Dynamic Evo. Like the one I got sitting right here.
Yes.
Talking about that. Well, I already have one. I want something different. I already have that.
Also the H9 Flow, the NZXT up there.
Ooh, this thing, the wood grain would go well with my setup.
With the everything, yeah, it would.
It's very refined. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I like the wood grain. I think it's pretty dope. Apparently it has really good airflow too. Ooh, or do I go with the fishbowl?
Bro, I've been seeing so many people building that. It looks fun. I'm sorry, but it's too big.
Yeah, it's like a wide open, it is. It's a fish tank. But yes, I've seen a lot of people. I've seen the Pop XL Air. Those are pretty cool. There it is. The height Y60, like gigantic fish tank. Do we go with one of those?
No, don't go for a fish tank.
Or the Fractal Design Torrent. Those are pretty sick.
Ricky, just wall mount your PC, bro. Just wall mount it.
Should I just like build a custom desk for my PC like Linus did? Is that what I need to do?
Yeah, dude. Make it simple. Make it easy.
Just make it super easy like that.
You could have one of the best office gaming PCs.
Oh, or do I do the height Y40? These just came out. These are nice.
It comes with an
like-
automatic riser.
Bro, these things are clean. I like this. Like the whole
Power
front
buttons on the
panel is
bottom.
glass. That's super sick.
Interesting. Power button on the bottom. They said they want to be different.
Wait, what?
The power button's on the bottom of the case.
Oh, it's down here. I mean, that's not the worst. It's not the worst thing ever.
I know. I'm just saying they want to be different.
So my question, can it take a 360 AIO?
Oh, definitely.
You can install a rear exhaust fan with, you can't. Screws in. Oh, okay. So you can put a 360 AIO. Where? Where does it go? Up top?
On the top, probably.
I guess it goes top. Yeah. And then this fan, it says you can only put in 2 of the screws. Oh, I see. It would cover this, like the radiator would probably cover these 2 screws here. Or you screw them in first and then put the radiator in?
I would just be careful.
I wonder if it would fit. Does it say in the specifications that it can fit that?
I agree with Black Wolf. Bottom power button equals weird.
Yeah, I agree too. That is kind of weird, huh? It is.
Ricky, you would go to turn on your PC and just touch the top of your case. Think about that.
I know. I would do this. I would go. Oh. Like, oops. Like, there's nothing there. Like doing that. That would be kind of weird.
You would walk up to your case and just basically I guess, quote unquote, just smacking it at that point.
Dude, Jack, you know what I could do though? I could be cool and then just like get a button, put it under my desk.
Yeah, just get one of those clickers. Yeah.
Or hook it to my autonomous little guy right here, my little interface with the desk riser. I could just stick it right here and have a button, a power button.
You can fit a 3060 IO.
The sky's the limit. Here, let's check out this guy's build. What does this look like? That thing's sick. He's got a 360 AIO, I think.
Yeah, he definitely does.
So
Ricky,
see, I like what he did here. He's got his 360 AIO up top and then 2 fans right here on the side. I like that. I don't even think you need to include the fan back here. You could if you wanted to, I think, but you don't need to.
Why is our category on your channel Fortnite?
Is it? No, I switched it. Did I not fix it? It's not. I didn't put Fortnite.
It says Fortnite 2017.
It is definitely not. In my thing right here, it does not say Fortnite.
Someone, please agree with me.
Wait, what? Where?
Do you want me to show you?
No, it even says science and technology on I should have put podcast. Oops. It doesn't say. It probably shows that for you because my last stream was Fortnite.
That's crazy. Ricky's streaming Fortnite.
Either way, that looks sick. That is a cool looking case. I like that. Doesn't matter. Anyway, we're
it a little bit.
I'm getting into the weeds here, but what I really want to see is these video cards. So it's $800. It's $800 for one of those.
If you don't get a water cooled or water bricked 4070 Ti, I'm gonna be upset with you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wait, what? You want me to get one of those?
I want you to get a water cooled 4070 Ti. I want you to be different.
A water cooled one, really?
Yeah.
Why?
I want you to be different. Amazing.
All right, let's see what we got here. Hold on. 4070. RTI, that'll be the next thing. Lowest price. Okay, so the PNY, the Zotac Gaming Trinity card is like only $800, and so is this one.
He said lowest price.
The PNY Accelerate is that's cool. That's pretty cool. That's a good looking card. See, remember, Jack, I'm going for like the all blacked out vibe with some pops of color. So it might have to be a card like this. It would have to be something like that.
Okay.
Of course, the MSI Ventus is pretty sweet. I don't know. Zotac, the tampon. What are they? Whatever they call? Oh, no, I mean the pads. You know, they look like feminine pads.
Oh, I got you.
They do. They're the same. They're the same shape.
All right, I'm just gonna send
Only
you a link.
800 killer. Well, in terms of like building a like really expensive like a couple $1,000 build, it's like it's in terms of that, it's not that bad.
I sent you a link on Discord.
For a 4070 Ti, right?
Let me see. I want to hear your thoughts.
What is this?
It's a 4070 Ti.
The palette. Is it on PC Builder?
Yep. It's a PC part picker.
Oh, I see it. It's right here.
Yeah.
It's $1,000 though. I think it's cool, but I don't think it's worth that amount of money. I definitely don't. I don't think it's worth that amount of money at all. I like 14-year-old girls. Okay.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Bye. Check this out. Let's see. Report. Not only are his messages now deleted, he's also reported. Okay. Anyway, bye. We don't take kindly to that kind of thing around here. So yeah. Anyway, all right, guys. What is it already? Is it already past an hour? It is. Okay. We as always, this is what we do. We end up getting into our little tangents right here. But guys, I'm telling you right now, you guys are probably going to see this kind of content on my channel. I really do think I'm going to downsize and like possibly get rid of this PC and get rid of this one behind me that's on the floor, which is my main gaming PC, or somehow combine a couple of them, or maybe just take my main gaming PC that I have currently and then add a 4070 Ti to it, sell my 3080 Ti, and then, I don't know, and then move to a single PC again. I really think I might do that. I don't know.
Yes,
tell me, guys.
PC.
Tell me your thoughts. What do you guys think I should do? Should I keep the dual PC, or should I move to a single PC again and try that and go back to it and see how I like it and see if I really need the dual PC again? I don't know. For fun. But anyway, guys, I do have to get out of here. I know Jack does too. He has a call he has to take, and I have some family stuff I got to do. You keep the 3080 Ti. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I may just keep the 3080 Ti and use that because it's not that much worse. It really isn't. Anyway, but AV1 encoding though, bro. AV1 encoding. Come on. I'm a YouTuber. Anyway, all right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. We had fun. I'm glad we got to come back and do the tech show again. I'm glad. That's always fun. I'm glad we got to. It's been a couple weeks though, hasn't it?
2 or 3.
It's been a bit. That was my fault though, because I was in my military stuff. But guys, thank you guys for being here. We're gonna definitely do this again. We'll be back hopefully next week, most likely. And we'll do another one. And we'll keep this going. And then of course for me, you're gonna see me live a bunch because I have to do some more streams before May is over. And then be ready to see some more content coming out. That's what you're gonna get from me, Jack.
You're gonna get a bunch of professional gameplay because that's all I do nowadays. I'm a professional gamer, so
you're gonna get all the gameplay ever.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, come see me at 9:30 Eastern.
All right. If you stream longer, you'll probably get way more views. That is actually statistically correct because if we stream longer, more people will view the stream. Ha! Gotcha.
We might do that one day.
But yes, like there's certain days we will bring this podcast longer. Like we'll do like 2 hours instead of 1 hour because we have more time. But tonight we only had the hour like we normally do sometimes. But maybe we'll extend it for certain things. Like sometimes. Yes, we also toyed around with the idea of doing the podcast for an hour and then after just moving straight into gaming on this podcast. And that's something that we're going to do. And bring you guys along with us.
Yeah, we'll start getting more implemented into interactive things for you guys as well. I know
Yeah.
that that's something big for us is making sure you guys are heard. You guys are. That's why we try to
Right.
answer everybody, a bunch of stuff like that. And then whenever we go into the gaming, maybe bring in 1 or 2 people to come with us every once in a while. Who knows?
Yeah. That's like a big thing of like what this podcast is really, is just talking to you guys. If you guys don't come into the chat, it's like our energy is just like not there. But if you guys are here, we have energy. But-
Absolutely.
All right. Anyway, we're going to get out of here. Like I said, thank you guys for watching. We love you. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.